Untouched Quest. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Teir, and we are reading the Elfquest comics issue by issue. So if you want to follow the story, you can read Elfquest for free at elfquest.com. And remember to follow us on your favorite podcast platform.
Thank you to everyone who's supported us through Buy Me a Coffee so far. If you would like to support us as well, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/TUQ podcast. So in this episode, we're going to talk about Wild Hunt number 23 and 24. Rowb is now bringing newbies to start a war. Scouter's authority as chief is fading. Teir is using natural remedies to treat Ember. 2 rescue parties going for the same price. The Wolfriders is trying to befriend the Still One. Rowb loses again, and the chief's luck is back on the right head.
You can see on Rob's men that he is kind of running out of men that
because these are
trained
young.
Or I don't know what you can say.
Yeah, they're young, they're not well trained, and also when they're making camp and sitting around talking, it gets quite obvious that he's kind of been switched out back with the John. Like one of the men tells him that someone else has taken his place next to the John.
Of course.
And he hates it. It's like, no way, someone's taken my place, blah, 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 I'm so important for the John.
But what did he think? He's been gone for a month. Like,
he's been gone for so long.
The Jinn needs someone there.
Yeah.
And whatever
he didn't have Rowb there because he trusted Rowb so much. He had it because if he's close, I can control him.
And maybe it was more as my father trusted him, so I can trust him kind of thing. Yeah. I don't know.
But he knows that Rowb is a rat and he's power hungry. So keeping it close means that you...
True.
Yeah.
I enjoy it though, that he's running out of good soldiers. So when he's like, oh, you and you, I don't know their name. I don't know if he said it, but you go and to the first watch and they're so afraid. They're like, what? If we see any demons?
I heard they will kill just by looking at you.
Don't listen to the child fairy tales going around the city. Have you not listened to Lehrigen? At least Rowb is that clever or that smart.
Yeah, he knows it's not that bad. But he also just tells them that once demons slink into the forest, they stay there. They're nothing but little bug-eyed beasts. Nothing to fear for a real man. We're not going in, so why worry? And they are like making fun of him, saying, oh, so how'd your other men die then?
Because they went into the forest, but the elves can come out though. Like, you fucked up there, Rowb.
And that's at the moment that he kind of like loses his mind. Like, that was the bounty hunter's fault. He did everything. He killed them all.
Yeah, he was right about that. But the first time, it was the elves. This is the third time Rowb is losing a bunch of men.
Yeah. You can't put it all on Lehrigen. It wasn't all Lehrigen's fault.
No, the second time when Lehrigen killed them, he didn't have any on watch. They were all drunk.
Yeah.
So blame yourself.
Yeah.
This is the first time you're sending out a couple of men to watch out.
Yeah.
Because you learned from Lehrigen
that you need to have someone on watch.
Yeah.
Quite far away, Yun is keeping watch and looking over the human settlement and sending back to Scouter.
She can't really listen on what they're saying, but she can see that they are approximately as many as they were when they were approaching Howling Rock.
Yeah.
So they are a lot.
And now a big discussion goes out. Then what do? Do we fight the humans? Yeah, we fight the humans. We have to. But what about Mender? We were supposed to like just go and save him.
Scouter basically says that this is our forest. We're not going anywhere and we're just gonna kill everyone that's trying to take this forest from us.
Yes, the hunt is ours to kill, and we will. We will keep this forest no matter how many humans comes after us.
And it's so surprising to me that he says, this is meat to be wasted.
Yeah.
That's not something a Wolfrider do. They
No.
don't waste anything, basically.
No. And that's when it really starts hitting differently for the Wolfriders.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even to lead things herself, I can't be hearing you, life mate. Chief you may be, but this isn't the way for us or you.
No, like, none of us is raised to be like this.
No.
Even Pike, who's normally super cheerful, is like,
Yeah.
this doesn't sit right in my belly.
Yeah.
I don't feel
It's like
right.
rotten meat.
Yeah, nothing feels right about this.
Dushan answered with, I know. Kill a human, you've slapped a yellow bus nest. Probably
Yeah,
like a bee nest.
probably. She basically says though, if you kill one, hundreds gonna come after you
Yeah.
because humans want revenge.
Yeah. And he just answers with, but what can we do? I sure don't want to challenge your life mate. They're just standing around whispering like, what the hell do we do now?
Yeah.
This isn't the way. This isn't how we live. This isn't how we
No.
do things.
You wouldn't want to challenge Scouter when he's in this mood.
No.
I feel that was the reason why he won last time against
Yeah.
Ember. He was just so full of rage
Yeah.
and just wanted to protect his family, and this is still about his family. So
Mhm.
it's almost like they're turning into go backs in a way. The go backs
Yeah,
basically live
but
to fight.
Krim is like, oh, let's go. We do this. Woo!
Of course, Krim says that she's a go back.
Yeah, she's go back. But at the same time, as the elders are talking and whispering, the kids are sitting there being so excited for war and killing the monsters. And
But they don't realize what war is. They just wanted to be like their fathers
yes,
during the big war against the trolls.
yes,
They don't realize they could die. They
but they
could
don't
lose
realize
everything.
what that war cost them.
No, they just know basically the happy parts. You can't say happy parts about the war, but you like the good things
Yeah,
that came off the
and
war.
that's when Tilly comes in and is like, hi, monsters, this isn't a game. Kill them before they kill us. That's what Scouter says. And he's our chief now.
Yeah, that's Daddy. Daddy says that.
She just...
Oh no, sister's not.
No,
No.
this is Paul's child.
Yeah, true.
But she just sits down and tells him, listen to me. You saw what happened to us coming out of Port Bain. This is different, Tilly. I'm gonna do better than Paul.
Yeah,
I want to show.
I'm not like your son that just getting caught, you know.
Yeah. I want to show the still one he can't hurt us on our wolf friends and get away with it.
No, you're not.
No, she's horrified, just thinking to herself, oh, Sust and Paul, child of my blood, must your youth be torn away?
Yeah. It must.
Yeah.
But how many are they right now? Since when she goes to kind of hug Scatter and I think maybe try to play on his emotions. I don't know. She's like, there's so few of us right now. We lost Ember and we lost Teir. So
I think they're 8. It's the Thrickle
yeah.
with one kid.
So that's 4.
No, there's 7 of them. And you have Krim and Pike
And
their child.
Oh, so there's just those 2 families.
Yeah, Mender isn't there, Ember isn't there, Teir isn't there, Skywise isn't there, Lita isn't there.
Wow.
It's just them. It's 2 families with 2 small children.
So it's no point being chief. You have no one to be chief over, basically.
No, you're chief over your family and the neighbor family that is best friends with your kid.
Which is, it's sad to say, but it's basically nothing. No one is nothing, but you don't want to be king for like 6 people.
Yeah.
Where 4 of or 3 of them are your family. Your family is gonna follow you no matter what. So
yeah. Chilit even asks Scouter, "Why must you take us on this part? I'm scared. I wasn't born for this. The way Ember was." Like, yeah, these are not the fighting elves.
No.
These aren't the fighters.
And when Scatter asked her, "Of all the tribe, I need you beside me. I need you to trust my choices."
I can't trust what all my soul says is wrong.
No.
Even if you ask it.
She will support him, but she's not gonna trust him and follow him blind-hearted. She's
Yeah.
gonna try to talk him out of it, but she's not gonna support him 100%.
Yeah, and it's like she says, though we may die tomorrow, we must eat today. Like we shouldn't think about tomorrow. We should think about today. That's the way.
And she's also using that as excuse to run out and try to
Yeah.
find Ember.
Yeah, like I need to get away. I need to think about something else, do something else. And she finds her. She finds Ember and Teir.
And she's lucky that the wind is blowing the opposite direction, so Ember can't sniff her out.
Yeah.
And Ember is getting better from Teir's medicines that taste awful.
Yeah, she doesn't want to drink it, but she has to.
It's like a kid. Ugh, medicine.
Yeah. And even she says that Scouter is breaking the way and I have to fix it.
I like the way she describes the whole situation, though, that when Cutter became chief and hunted the humans, there were approximately as many human as there were elf.
Yeah.
So it was easy for them to
fight the fight because they're about equal amount of people.
Except that humans were fucking stupid and elves not.
Yeah.
But now there is too many humans. They're surrounding the elves, and no matter what they do, they can't really fight or win over the humans.
No, there's too many of the humans.
Yeah, there will always be someone coming after them. If they kill one, 3 will come and take them or try to take them. So they're just like doubling their problem every time.
Yeah. And Ember says to Teir that Scouter can't see ahead, but Father taught me how. He showed me sometimes that now isn't where the answer lies. And you going to tell that to Scouter?
No, she's gonna prove it to him.
Yeah.
She's gonna take Mender before he can take Mender and try to give him back, or I don't know. I don't really know what her plan was because she's not telling us. And then everything.
Well, she's been very
south.
open with wanting to befriend Lehrigen instead of fighting him.
Yeah, but she doesn't tell us her plan when she goes to try and save Mender. She doesn't say what her end goal is.
But she gets very close to Mender and she sends to him, Mender, we found you.
It turns out Scatter is also there and sending for Mender.
Yeah. Mender, wake up and get ready to move.
Poor Mender. He's never been this popular. He's having sendings from everywhere. Ember is lock sending, so Scatter can hear her. And yeah.
Yeah. And to be able to talk to just one of them, he has to lock the other one out so they can focus on one person and respond to one person.
Yeah. Of course, he's locking Scatter out.
Yeah.
And that makes Scatter angry. He's like, why are you locking me out? And he realized, oh, Ember is here. Ember, you're not allowed to be here.
Yeah, because the wind shifted, so he could smell her.
Oh, that was give it away. I get it.
He even says, "You're here? I knew it. How dare you show yourself? I'm here to save Mender, same as you. And to save the tribe from your kill thirst."
And all their fighting is also going through Mender's head, and
Yeah.
he's getting so confused that even Lehrigen noticed, like, healer, are you okay?
Like, what is going on here? He like snapped at Larry and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean that. Sorry."
Yeah, he's not used to this.
Yeah.
Ember even challenged Scatter for a rematch, but
Yeah.
later, because now they have to focus on getting Mender.
Yeah. And shortly after all of this goes down, Lehrigen starts moving Mender out of the forest.
That's when Ember and Teir seize their moment.
Yeah.
Teir is using his power on Mori, which is Lehrigen's dog, and makes the dog attack Lehrigen, so Mender can run away.
Yeah. So Mender runs as fast as he can towards Ember and Teir, and they help him by taking the noose off, unbinding his hands, and they're like, "Okay,
And then,
now is the time."
yeah, Mender runs and basically paralyzes Lehrigen's feet,
Yeah.
so Ember can talk to him without his weapon, without him running away.
Yeah, and she even tells him, "You are fine. Your feet are immobilized, but you can try sitting up and moving your arms. You will be fine, I promise."
Yeah, we just don't want you to run away.
Yeah.
She even takes out a piece of meat, chews on it herself, and then gives him.
We don't share meat with our enemies.
No.
Just this once, still one. Trust your heart only. And I can see that Ted is just sitting over there, like petting Moody and being kind to his dog, like taking care of him.
It's almost like he's being the dog's therapist, I felt.
Yeah.
It's more like telling the dog, it wasn't your fault that you attacked your
Yeah.
sire. I
You
was the
didn't mean
one.
it. I
like
know you
petting
didn't mean to
him.
do it. It's okay.
Yeah. It's almost like supporting him.
Yeah, and you can see the look in Ember's eyes holding out the meat. And it's obvious, even to Lehrigen, that she does not have any ill intent in this moment.
No, and if it was poisonous, why would she have taken a piece of that meat herself?
Yeah. And at the exact moment he's about to take the meat from her, an arrow comes shooting in.
You would believe that it might have been Scouter's arrow, but it's not.
It's his robe.
Yeah. That is running towards them.
Yeah.
On their horses.
And now all of the wolves are coming out of the forest as well, helping, surrounding them.
Yeah, and Lehrigen, no, not Lehrigen. Rowb is so self-assured. He's like, we're on horses. We're going to win. This is an easy fight because they're on the ground.
Yeah, there's no problem. They're not in the forest. They don't have horses. We win this. But even the Wolfriders in the forest is like, oh, these ones aren't trained. These ones are terrible.
Yeah, they can't even aim. And it's time for Lehrigen to choose. Either he fight against the elves, not on Rowb's team because Rowb's gonna kill him, or they fight together and he survive and be a friend with the elves.
Yeah. And at that moment, Scouter and the rest of Wolfriders also come running out of the forest on their wolves, attacking.
Shooting a lot of arrows, like chung 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 on all the armor.
But they're also hitting a lot of their aims, killing a lot of these soldiers.
Oh yeah, because soldiers don't know how to use shields, obviously.
Yeah. And Teir uses his wolves to run out and attack the horses so that the men are thrown off their horses.
Mm-hmm. So much for being on horses. That's like superior to being on the ground. Cream is enjoying herself though. It's like, haha, look at them.
Yeah. And in the middle of the fight, Poole ends up being in quite big trouble because one of the men is attacking him and he's yelling for his mother for help, but she can't reach him because She's fighting another human.
Everyone is fighting though.
Yeah.
But Poole had a realization what it means to kill someone or kill a human.
Yeah, because he manages to get one shot off and it hits the human right in the stomach.
Yeah. And he dies. And he realized, but he's not that much older than me. He's basically like me going to war for the first time.
Yeah, we're the same. And the human is even lying there like, Mother, where are you?
Mm-hmm. And while he's busy being shocked
Yeah,
of killed someone that's just a human boy,
yeah.
someone else is trying to kill Paul.
And at that exact moment, arrows come flying in, hitting the human in the stomach and in the eye, killing him.
And what an aim he got, not hitting till it on the way there, because the arrow is basically just
Go
going
straight past her.
Yep. And straight into the eyes of the human.
Yeah. And it's from Lehrigen. So Lehrigen just shot another human to protect Poole.
Some of the humans actually managed to flee, I see, on the
Yeah.
horses.
Yeah. And Rowb is so mad. He's furious.
I get every last one of you hanged. No, you're not.
No.
Because you're not gonna get out of this yourself because you're
No.
so stupid.
And you're so intent on killing and getting revenge on Lehrigen.
I enjoy Pike's insult here. Like,
Mhm.
you bloat-bellied slug. Which is like, yeah, describes that elves doesn't really have bellies because
No, they're
lean, they are training a lot.
they don't have more food going around than what they can eat, so they don't.
they don't hunt more than they need.
Yeah.
So it's like, humans, you are bloat-bellied slugs.
Yeah. Yeah. And Rowb jumps off his horse and is starting to fight Lehrigen, screaming at him that you were in league with them all this time? Coward!
And it's like, you did this to me. And
Yeah.
he's blaming him for everything.
Yeah. And Lehrigen is a really good fighter.
Oh yeah, he is. I find it so surprising that when Rowb is, I don't know if he's still on the horse when he passes Lehrigen or if he's like halfway on, halfway off, but he catches his foot and just like drags him back.
Yeah, Lehrigen drags him off the horse.
Yeah, okay, so he was on the horse.
Yeah.
And just like catches his foot while the horse is running past him, just off the horse. Here you go.
Yeah. And as he's off the horse, Mori runs in to attack him. And Lehrigen just turns his head and screams at him, "You, Black Braid, keep Mori out of this." Like he even trusts Teir enough to keep Mori safe and out of the conflict.
But it is a chance for Mori to die though in this fight, so I understand that.
Yeah, but like the fact that he trusts one of the elves enough to be sure that he will keep Mori safe.
Also true. But what do you think that Lehrigen put it when he said that he will give Rowb one last chance to earn his manhood? What does he put in manhood? What is the manhood? To like fight for your honor? He Lehrigen basically
I don't know.
Gonna...
I don't know what Rowb thinks is manhood and what it is that Lehrigen is missing. Because Lehrigen seems more like a man to me than Rowb, because Rowb is a coward.
Yeah, and Lehrigen is like 99% sure that he's gonna win this fight.
Yeah.
So, what is his manhood?
I don't know. But as they're fighting, Rowb actually manages to stab Lehrigen's foot really, really bad.
Yeah, but he also lays his sword in his foot though.
Yeah.
So he's basically giving Lehrigen a weapon.
Yeah. And The next moment, when he's running up at him with a dirk, Lehrigen just kicks him straight in the balls.
Oh, that's what he did.
Yeah. He kicks him in the
I
balls.
thought he was more like coming on top of him, and Lehrigen kind of flipped him around.
No. He kicked him in the balls.
Even better, stealing his manhood.
Yeah. And as Rowb is laying on the ground, like, oh my god, my balls. Lehrigen takes the sword out of his leg, gets up, and stabs Rowb in the stomach, killing him.
And I was like, why the stomach? Because Rowb has already told Lehrigen that he's on the mission from the Jun. The Jun said, my head or yours.
Yeah.
So Lehrigen knows now what Rowb is after. He should have just chopped off his head.
Yeah, or like put it in his throat.
Yeah. Because the mission kind of was yours
my
or my
head or mine.
head.
Yeah.
Obviously, Rowb is dying anyway. Like how he does it, it's just a symbolism.
Yeah.
I wanted him to take the head.
Yes. And right after that, Ember comes running up like, still one, how bad? Because she knows he's hurt. And he just tells her, not pumping, but pretty deep.
Which means that he didn't hit any major arteries.
Yeah. Mender runs up to me and tells him, I'll try to. And then they hear someone screaming, no.
Stand away, healer.
And Scouter is aiming at them with a bow and arrow.
He wants to shoot Lehrigen, right?
Yes. And Ember tells him that you will shoot him through me, Scouter.
Which would be no problem for him right now. He's not that big of a fan of Ember, so he would have done that.
At the same time, he's very well aware that he is losing his standing as chief.
True, but still,
every second that goes by.
If it just was Ember, I don't think he would hesitate that much to shoot her and Lehrigen to kill Lehrigen.
Yeah.
But as soon as Tilly stepped forward,
yeah,
he has lost.
Ember was right. She is right. To murder is to kill yourself. Think, beloved, for every Gifa, there must be a Shuna.
Still don't get it though. He says that they must leave them and there's no way to save the still one.
Even though his bow shot saved Pool? The father,
he didn't.
It's true.
He didn't know yet.
Yeah, I didn't see the war man behind me.
Because he
killed him to save me. He didn't have to.
Yeah, because he was too busy grieving the human boy.
Yeah, but why did? But he did. Why still one? And he just responds with, because you were a child.
You have done nothing wrong yet.
And because of the red-haired one. She was willing to risk everything. Her rank, even her life, to befriend me.
Mm-hmm. And she showed him right before the fight break out that elves doesn't equal bad, mean, malicious, all that.
Yeah.
They are not demons.
Yeah.
Ember goes up to Scatter and try to convince him that his way is wrong and that his way will destroy the Wolfriders.
And she even tells him that every time Lehrigen gave his word, he kept it.
But you did not.
Yeah, you said you wouldn't give chase, but you did. Whose word means less? And he just responds to her with, I wasn't born a chief. I'd show you throat in a moment, but you're vain, careless, and contrary. I can't trust you to do what's right for the tribe.
No, what he's actually saying, I can't trust you to do what's right for my family.
Yeah.
Because he was just thinking about himself and his family, not the whole tribe, since he gave up Mender.
Yeah, and
Mender
she just
is a part
tells
of
him
the
that,
tribe.
Yeah, is that right, Packmate? Not even 8 and 6 turns either of them. And already in a war. Is that what life you want for them? Do you want Pool to get used to it? Do you want him to not care anymore? Because that's what's approving of murder will lead.
I'm just seeing pool, being super shocked that Sust is like playing with some dead
I'm
bodies.
gonna put stripes of blood on my cheeks. I'm so cool.
Yeah, and he's like, didn't you realize that these are boys that has a family that now their mother is gonna be sad?
Yeah.
It's like, is this what you want for the cubs of the Wolfriders?
And he just looks over at Teir, and then he bows his head and unties his chief lock and ties Ember's back up.
And he starts crying almost. He's just hugging Ember, kind of covering his face in her embrace and be like,
Yeah.
I tried. And she's like, I know, but it's over.
It's done now. And he just tells everyone that it was my choice. She's right. Not all of the time, but maybe here. You always thought you were. Ember tells Lehrigen, you always thought you knew us, still one, but you never did. The mountains are younger than we. We may remember your kind when they were barren bag frogs, dragging their knuckles in the dirt and grunting like bristle boars. We were there when their ancestors worshipped bonfires, and when they prayed, and now you pray to tresks. Through your God changed. We Wolfriders live on the same, doing what we must, staying hidden, using our magic to survive. No matter how hard you try to destroy us, we will live on.
She's basically saying, we know your god Gotora. You don't because you have Tresk.
Yeah. Like, you don't understand. We've been here for so long.
And then
Give up.
his answer, though, is like, if what you say is true, then we are the best. Yeah. Obviously.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen your friend Rowb over here?
Yeah.
Or not friend, but yeah, your...
Everything I am, my life, my honor is based on a lie. Yeah.
It is, but hey, we offer you a little peace treaty here. You can be a part of us.
Yeah.
For as long as you live, because we're obviously gonna outlive you, but...
Yeah, but you can be a part of us as long as you want to.
Yeah, as long as you support us.
Yeah.
Not your kind stupid shit.
Yeah. And she asked him, where will you go now, still one? Somewhere I can think. I haven't been there in a long, long time.
His home, isn't it? Do you think?
Probably, yeah.
But we don't know where home for Lehrigen is, do
No.
we? Okay, good. Just checking.
And Ember tells him, my name is Ember. Ember.
Which was pretty good.
I'm Lehrigen. Lehrigen.
Close enough.
You were very brave, son, he says to Paul and tells him goodbye.
I feel that's something Paul needed to hear, to not be scared to go into war again.
Yeah. And they sit around the bonfire at night, and Ember tells them that we will stay here until the new green.
Because she thinks that the white cold keeps humans in their dens, like that they're sleeping. I'm like, no.
Or that they don't want to go outside.
Yeah, that's kind of...
But they do have quite some time because the Jun isn't going to be expecting Rowb back for a while. And then he has to send...
And no one knows now really where the elves are, since all of them are dead. And the ones who managed to flee are too scared to come back.
Yeah, they don't want to tell the Jun what happened because that means that they're going to be sent back. And they're probably going to be killed for running away.
Yeah, if they don't want to go back to the forest and show them where the elves are, they're going to be killed. So, yeah. They probably fled from the Jun too.
Yeah. And Ember tells Scouter that this isn't your green growing place, Scouter. It says it can't be made safe. No matter how many humans we kill, I know that now. I trust my chief to find a better halt.
It's so nice, though, that he actually realized that he was wrong.
Yes!
Finally. Took some time, but yeah.
Yeah. And she tells him that, Scouter, I'm glad you challenged. With the still one? No, with me. I always thought father was a chief, so I'll be one too. I'm a cub after me.
Yeah, like
Never
she's
a
just
question.
born and destined to be one, not earned to be one.
Yeah, like I don't have to do anything to have the respect of my tribe mates. I'm
Yeah.
a chief because of my father. And she says that I know it's not true now. Challenges are rare, Ember.
They are, but challenges are made when your tribe don't trust you.
Yeah, and she says that I'm a chief because you need me to be here, to put you first. I can't just expect you to follow me blindly.
And it's so nice said of her though.
Yeah.
She actually give them what they deserve, that they are actually helping her. But
Mm-hmm.
lately she has taken all the decisions without actually listening to them.
Yeah, she never stopped to ask them any questions or ask them for help or anything.
No, but she did that in the beginning, but then she was a new chief too. But yeah, it's hard though. It's hard to find that balance.
Yeah. And she says to them that I almost died. I needed you, all of you. But I had to earn you back.
Teir is holding around her and be like, "Yeah, so you did. You earned me back." But basically, she never lost Teir.
No,
But
and he's like, she just responds with, well, I've begun. You have your tribe back. They
you,
trust you. They trusted you the whole
they
time.
never, you never really lost them.
No, Scouter challenged because he needed to fight for his family.
Yeah, she might have lost Scouter for a tiny moment right there, but the others, no. They
No.
just follows the way and their rules. They don't want to challenge the rules. None of the others wanted to challenge Scouter because none of them want the position.
And none of them wanted to fight him either, though.
No, but I don't feel like Pike even says like, I don't want to be chief. I
Yeah.
don't want to take these decisions.
And I don't want to have this responsibility.
No.
This isn't the life for me. This isn't what I want to do.
I can challenge the chief in a way, like asking questions and being, why are you doing this? But I don't want to be the chief.
No.
But I can help her sometimes.
Yeah. So for the next episode, we're going to jump back into Hidden Years number 6 and 7.
So until next time, go recognize a troll.